Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. We'll butter my biscuit.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Ben. Big jump.
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. Huh? Go ahead. Bad news. Go ahead. In the rear with the gear. Yep. I can't build here. Ah! Huh?
Not enough minerals. Not
center
enough minerals.
complete.
Big job, huh?
Not enough.
Grim Reaper.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Done. Big job.
Not enough minerals.
What's going?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Oh, that's all? God. What? You want some? I'm listening. What's it?
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete.
Got some. Ben. SCV ready. What's it worth? Sir. I'm listening.
Add-on complete.
Where's... Who wants some? What? Get this bit. You man the rear. I'm SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Systems go. Cyclone ready for action.
Not enough minerals.
SCV
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
God, you gonna... You want a piece of...
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
God. God. SCV ready.
Not enough. Additional supply.
Ready for dust-off.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Then what's it? By the number. SCV ready.
Taking up, ready to roll out.
Additional supply depots.
SCV ready. What's going on? SCV
Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder.
Understood. Ready.
You want SCV ready.
Talk.
SCV
Waiting on
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Not enough. Additional supply. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Who wants? This better be.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Been waiting on you.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go! This game weapon.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough
You
minerals.
want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll out! Armed and
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
go, go,
Ready.
Not enough minerals. Research complete.
This been
Upgrade complete.
gangway coming through.
Research complete. Not enough.
Go, go!
Not enough minerals.
Boy.
Wait on.
Gangway coming through.
Talk to me.
This better be good.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
Been waiting.
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Mineral. Not enough minerals.
Can't wait. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Who wants some? Want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go! This better be good. Bandit.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway coming through.
Not enough minerals.
Huh?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What? SCV ready. Huh? What?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
Uh-huh.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Roger. Ben, let's go. Huh? SCV ready. SCV ready. ahead. Bet. SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Bad news? What's going on? Huh? In the big job? Going? Ah! It's bad news? Bad. In the big job?
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. What? SCV ready. What?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Been waiting, God. I'm listening.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
All right. Yes. SCV ready. I'm listening. You gonna got something for me? Get what? Get from above. SCV ready. Certainly. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Where's?
Not enough minerals.
All right. I'm going. Yes. SCV ready. Big job, huh? This better be good. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
What's going?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Are you ready for this? SCV ready. SCV ready. Go, go, go! I'm waiting. SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Ready for pickup.
SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? Big.
Light. Time.
This better be. You can buy the.
Additional supply.
I can't
Add-on
build here.
complete.
Been waiting.
Where's
I'm waiting on you. Gangway ready. Coming through. SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Fueled up, ready to go. SCV ready. Orders. This better be good. I can't build here.
talk?
Raven online.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV ready.
Base is under attack.
Gangway. Coming through. Order activated. Go ahead. SCV ready. Speak up.
Wait, hearing at scanning.
Light.
You can.
Raven.
This better be. Go, go, go. SCV ready.
This vessel requires.
Gangway.
Add-on complete. Your forces are under attack.
SCV ready.
Waiting on you.
Gangway. We could use some help here. Go, go, go. SCV ready. This better be good. I can't build here. You want a piece of me?
Add-on complete.
Of command.
It's about to get heavy.
Conditions.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
Go on.
And
Go. Orders.
Not enough minerals.
state you're ready.
Been waiting. Been waiting on you.
Our SCVs are under not enough minerals required.
SCV ready.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Come on, son.
Ready. Now,
You gonna give me?
talk to me.
Research.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
Let's have a blast.
Additional supply depots required. Your forces. Research complete.
Want a piece of me, boy? By the
Not enough
We
minerals.
could use some help here.
Not enough minerals.
Kaboom, baby!
Job.
This better be good. SCV
Ready for dust off.
Ready.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Come.
Go. Who wants
Awaiting.
this? Oh,
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Add-on. Not enough minerals. Research. Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
This vessel requires
Not
assistance.
SCV ready. Just
Not enough minerals.
let's have a blast.
Not enough minerals required. Your forces are under attack. Command center upgrade complete.
Engineering.
In the rear. With
Mineral field depleted.
ready to plunder. I can't build here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals.
Ready. Engineering and
Want a piece of me, boy?
state your request.
Ghost reporting.
Not enough minerals.
Yo. Coming. So go. Ready to
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Can't hold them alone.
Additional supply depots required.
Combat.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough energy.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough. Additional supply depots required.
Watch your step.
Mineral field depleted.
Solo operative, right? Come again.
Talk to me.
Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
It's go time. What? Been waiting.
Scanning battlefield conditions.
Solo, ready to plunder.
Your forces are under attack.
Let's have a blast. Just come again. Boom, baby.
Base is under attack.
You ready?
Unacceptable command.
This better be.
Our SCVs are under attack.
It's go time.
Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack.
We could use some help here. Want some?
Our SCVs are under attack.
Me, boy. Solo. You sure?
Our SCVs are under attack. Unacceptable landing zone.
Go ahead.
Your forces are under attack. Base is under attack.
In the rear with Solo.
Base is under attack.
By the number.
Upgrade complete.
I'm in a world of hurt. Solo operative.
Go on. Why not?
Upgrade complete. Your forces are under attack.
Go. Okay. Come again. Give me this. Ready. Seated.
Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yep.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh? Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What? Man? Huh? What? What's going on?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
In the rear with the...
Not enough minerals.
Huh? SCV ready. In the rear with... Go. SCV ready. SCV ready. In...
Our SCVs are under attack.
What's going on? Bad news. Big job. SCV ready. Yep. Yep. Big job. What's going on? Go ahead. Bad news. Big job, huh? Yeah. Huh? Go ahead. What's going? Man?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Bad news? The Grim Reaper has arrived. Fair enough. Done. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
Death from above. SCV ready. What's it worth? I'm the... Go. Got something for me to kill. Let's do this. Agree. SCV ready. On the way. I'm listening. Good job.
complete.
Yeah. Death from above. In the rear. Been waiting on you. SCV ready. Where? Scared me. What? You want something? You can. This better be good. Got
Additional
SCV
supply
ready.
All day.
Got something. What's it worth? Yeah. SCV ready. Gangway coming through. Certain. What you got? SCV ready.
Not command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Additional
Ready.
supply.
SCV ready. What's it worth? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Add-on. Not enough minerals.
Now what? Ready for pickup? Light flight's here.
Additional supply depots. Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Additional supply depots.
SCV ready. What?
Talk to me.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Where?
Huh?
Now what?
Additional supply depots required.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Not enough.
Who wants some?
Light flight's
SCV
here.
ready. Bet.
Ready for pickup?
Raven online.
SCV ready.
Underway.
You want a piece of me, boy? Huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
I'm go.
Additional supply base is under attack.
Got no.
Additional supply.
SCV ready.
Additional. Not enough minerals.
You gonna? Huh? Yep. Go, go, go! Been waiting this minute.
Add-on complete.
Engineering.
Not enough.
I'm in deep.
Not enough minerals.
Ready.
You want a piece of me? Get heavy. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Want some?
Not enough minerals.
Fueled up, ready to go.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's have a blast.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Add-on complete.
Oh, it's on. Mistake.
SCV.
Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
Scanning.
Not enough research. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Wait.
Fueled up, ready to go. Let's have a blast. Who wants some? SCV ready. Keep your shirt on, Spider. Huh?
Combat. Engine.
Not enough.
We could use some help
It's
here.
on.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals.
It's go time.
Not enough
Some help
minerals.
here. You gonna give me SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting.
Not enough minerals.
Let's have a blast. Who wants some? SCV ready.
Light flight's here.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Bad news?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
What? Ah! What?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh? Big. Bad. SCV ready. SCV ready. Big. Huh? Bad news. SCV ready. Ah! You scared? Huh? Bad news. Big job.
Not enough minerals.
Ben? What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
Huh?
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah. Go, go, go! Get from a... Back. What's it worth?
Not enough minerals.
Get from a... SCV ready. All right. I'm going. What's it worth? I'm listening. This who wants some? What's it SCV ready. Huh?
Insufficient SV gas.
SCV ready.
Not enough energy. Add-on complete.
Let's...
Not enough minerals.
Got something for me. What? You want something? SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell. Been waiting. You want a piece of me, boy?
Command center upgrade complete.
Can't feel. I'm listening. Yeah. What? You want something? SCV ready. Who wants some?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Done. What's going on? What? Big.
Not
Go,
enough
go,
minerals.
go!
Not enough minerals.
Penalty.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Huh? Go ahead. Get from above. Get from above. Gangway, coming through. We're screwed. Are you ready for this?
Add-on.
Taking up or dropping off.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Ready for pickup.
Bet.
Not enough minerals.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
SCV ready.
Life flight's here. Where's the emergency? Now, waiting on you. Where's the emergency?
SCV ready. I'm go.
Not enough energy.
Ready to roll out.
Raven online.
Who wants some? SCV ready.
Combat engineering.
Ben?
Ready for service. Oh wait. Scanning basket.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
Gangway
minerals.
coming through. SCV ready. Queued up, ready to go.
Not enough minerals.
Go, go. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Big jump. What? Huh? Big. Huh? What's going
Additional
on?
supply depots. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. Ben, SCV ready. What's going? Big SCV ready. Ben, huh? SCV ready. Roger. Big job, huh?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
What's going on? Bandit.
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. What? SCV ready. Ah! What's...
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Big job. What's it worth? Huh? What? SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ah! What's it worth? Certainly. Get from a... Fear the... What?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Yeah. In the rear with the gear. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough
Go,
minerals.
go, go! What's it worth? Fear. SCV ready. What's it worth? On the way. Oh, death from above. Done.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready. Gangway. Coming through. What's going on? I can't build here.
Ready for dust off.
What's it?
Not enough,
SCV ready.
not enough minerals.
Been waiting. Huh? Ah! What's going
Not enough.
on? You want a piece of me?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Wait.
Not enough minerals.
Systems go. Cyclone.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. This been. What's it? Been waiting.
Light flight.
You gonna get? What's it? Yeah.
Command center upgrade.
SCV ready.
Reporting for action.
Go, go, go!
Not enough energy.
Gangway. Coming through. Been waiting. SCV ready.
Optics online.
SCV ready.
Your forces are under attack.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough additional supply depots required.
SCV ready. Who wants some?
Show me.
Where?
SCV ready.
Got freedom?
Armed and ready.
Attention! We read you.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Unacceptable. Our SCVs are under attack.
Ready.
SCV ready. Go, go, go!
Now what?
Need something lifted.
Been waiting on.
Not enough energy.
Who wants some? SCV ready.
Talk to me.
All hands to battle stations.
Me, boy.
We read you.
SCV ready.
Not Add-on complete.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals.
Cyclone on.
SCV ready. This better be good. This is go time. This better. SCV ready. Kaboom, baby!
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy.
This better be good. SCV ready for dust
Research.
off. We could use some help here.
Ready for dust off.
You got it.
Where's the emergency?
What's going on? This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
Let's have a blast. Been waiting on you.
Not enough minerals.
Oh, it's on. Who wants some?
Waiting on you.
Complete.
Gangway, coming through. This better be good. Who wants
Life flight's here.
you? SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust off. Ready for dust off.
It's go time.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Let's have a blast.
Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Been waiting this.
Talk to me.
It's about to get
Additional
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough upgrade.
Yeah, you gonna.
Research complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
Oh, it's on. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Our SCVs are under attack. Add-on. Not enough mineral. Insufficient Vespine gas.
You gonna get
Not enough minerals.
this better be.
Not enough. Our SCVs command center attack. Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Let's have
Additional not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
ready to plunder.
Not enough minerals.
Baby.
Not enough minerals.
You gonna give me orders?
Insufficient.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted.
SCV ready to plunder. Ready to plunder. About to get heavy.
Insufficient.
I can't build here. It's go time.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Mineral field depleted.
Go, go, go.
Not enough minerals.
You want? We could use some help here. Gangway, coming through. Kaboom! Armed and ready. I'm in a world of hurt. Oh, it's on. Gotta hold this. Made for
Our SCVs are under attack.
ready to plunder.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Oh, you want a piece of me?
Liberate.
SCV ready. Who wants some? Let's have a blast.
Not enough energy.
Bad news. SCV ready. Armed and ready. It's about to get heavy. Gangway, coming through. By the
Not enough energy.
let's get. Ah! This better drop. Gangway, coming through. It's about. We can use some help here.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Life flight's here.
Ready to plunder.
Wait.
What's going on? I can't build here.
Ready for pickup?
You want a piece of it?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Where's the emergency?
Want some? Been waiting on you. It's go time.
Now.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ready to plunder.
Ready for dust off.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Ready for dust off.
Coming through. I can't build here.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine
This
gas.
better be-
Not enough minerals.
Ghost reporting.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ghost reporting.
Ready for pickup?
Mineral field.
You sure about? Ready to plunder. Ready to plunder.
Wait.
Give me the sit rep. Let's get some. Ready to plunder. Bad news? It's go time.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Got a hole.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready.
Not enough
Let's
minerals.
have a blast. Out with it. You gonna give me orders? Boom, baby. Confirm. Give me.
Not enough.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Not enough. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Let's have a blast.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some? Arm?
Not enough minerals.
Ready to plunder.
Mineral field depleted.
Ghost.
Not enough energy. Mineral field depleted.
Ghost reporting. You sure this better be good? We could use some help here.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
Mineral field depleted.
Unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
It's go time.
Unacceptable.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Help here. It's getting too hot. Made.
Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Our SCVs are under attack.
Out with you. Drink.
Vespine gas. Our SCVs are under attack.
So,
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
it's about to get heavy.
Not enough. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals.
I'm in a world of hurt. Give me the silver.
Vespine gas. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Ready to plunder.
Gas.
Come.
Insufficient. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
Give me. What's going on? Ghost.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Go. Yeesh. SCV ready.
Not enough.
What's up? Oh, it's on.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
So
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
kaboom, baby.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Bad news.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going on? Go ahead.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Huh? What's going? SCV ready. SCV ready. In the rear. Back. SCV ready. Huh? Let's go. Go. Bad news.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Big. Let's go. Go ahead.
Command center upgrade. Insufficient Vespine gas.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. What? You want SCV ready? Got something. In the rear with... What? Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Back. Got...
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived. In the rear.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ready to raise some hell.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Got one. What? Death. SCV ready.
Add-on. Additional. Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine
SCV
gas.
ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
What's it worth? Armed and ready. Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Baron, death from...
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's do
Ready for dust off.
Command center upgrade. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Not enough.
This better be good. Nothing I can't handle. All right. SCV ready. This better be good. SCV ready. Go, go, go!
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Life flight's here. In the pipe.
SCV ready. Been waiting. This better be good. We could use some help here. Roger that. Need something. Hello. SCV ready. Been waiting. This better be. You gonna give me this? SCV ready. Want a piece of me? Queued up, ready to go.
Additional supply depots.
We could use some help here.
Reporting for action.
is under attack.
SCV ready. This better be good.
Insufficient add-on gas.
Fueled up. Ready.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
SCV ready. Been waiting. Who wants some?
Not enough.
Ready to
minerals.
blunder. Arm. SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
We go.
We read you.
Made for battle. Yes, indeed. SCV ready. What's up? Speed. Let's
Yes. Got free. Attention.
gangway. Coming through. SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Ready to blunder.
Additional supply depot.
All hands to battle stations. Incoming.
What's going on? SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy? You ready for war? SCV ready. What's that? This better. Made for battle. Ready? Go, go, go! Who wants? SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Ready to blunder.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Made for battle. SCV ready. Can't hold him alone. Roger that. Speed. Ready to blunder. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Command center upgrade complete.
This ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. SCV ready. Big job, huh? Bad news. In the rear with the gangway. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to roll.
Not enough. Not enough.
Go, go, go.
Research complete.
SCV ready. Orders.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Piece of me, boy.
Add-on complete.
Armed and ready. Can't wait. Can't hold him alone.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Ready for dust off.
Who wants some? SCV ready.
Not enough base is under attack. Not enough minerals.
We could use some help here.
Not enough minerals. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
SCV, you want a piece of me?
Not enough minerals.
SCV,
Not enough
who
minerals.
wants some? I'm in deep.
Not enough minerals.
You ready for me?
Not enough minerals. Research complete.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Big man. SCV ready. What? Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah. Man. SCV ready. Huh? What? Man? Bad news? Big job, huh? You're the boss. What's going on? Ah! You scared me! Go ahead. Big job.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready. Ah! SCV ready. In the rear with the... Huh?
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough. Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
God, what's it worth? SCV ready. On the way.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, you're the Reaper Man. SCV ready. You want that? What's it worth? Yeah, from above. What do you? SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Yeah, remember, you're the Reaper Man. SCV ready. What's good? Yeah.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. Yeah, SCV ready. Got some. I'm listening. On the way. SCV ready. Huh? The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. The Grim...
Unacceptable landing zone.
What's it worth? For you to... What? You want something? SCV ready. We're screwed. Yeah, from above.
Add-on complete.
Yeah.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's it worth? What's going on? Phew. SCV ready. What's it? What?
Not enough minerals.
Yeah, from above. Got some. SCV.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready. Who wants them?
Base is under attack.
What? You want? Phew.
Comms open. Cycle.
Yeah. SCV ready.
You got coordinates or what? Channels.
Go, go, go! SCV ready.
Optics online. Let's go kill something.
Armed and ready. Been waiting on you.
Ready for dust?
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? This... You gonna give me orders? By the numbers.
Unacceptable landing zone.
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade complete.
Gotta be good. Optics online. Let's go kill something. So, Cyclone.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yep.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What? Go ahead.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Go. SCV ready. What's going on? Huh? Bad news? SCV ready. Yep. Ah! In the rear.
Not enough minerals.
Bad news. Big. Go. Huh?
Command
Not
center
enough
upgrade
minerals.
complete.
Not enough minerals.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. What's going?
Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go!
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Got some.
Not enough minerals.
I'm listening. SCV ready. You're the Reaper man. Got something for me to kill. This big job. Go again from above. SCV ready. What? What? What's you? SCV ready.
Not enough. Add-on complete.
I'm listening. What? Death? Where's screw? SCV ready. Got it. You ready to raise some hell? Gangway, coming. SCV ready.
Command center upgrade. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Agreed.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV
Add
ready. Want a piece of me, boy? I'm waiting. What? SCV ready. Done. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Nothing.
Not enough minerals.
This better be good. What? SCV ready. I'm going in. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Gangway.
Raven online. Ready for service.
SCV ready.
Oh, wait.
SCV ready. Let's do this. Big job. Bandit. SCV ready. SCV ready. You want a piece of me, boy?
Stay.
Additional supply depots. Base is under attack. Not enough minerals.
You gonna get me armed and ready.
Additional supply depot. Unacceptable landing zone.
Oh, it's on.
Ready for service. Scanning battle.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Kaboom, baby!
Engineering.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Right. You gonna get this bit?
Not enough
It's go
minerals.
time.
Ready.
We could use some help here. Oh, it's on.
This vessel
Add-on.
requires
Go, go,
assistance.
go!
This vessel.
By the nose.
Scanning. State your
This
Not enough energy.
armed and ready.
Additional supply depots required.
Gangway. Now I'm in a world of...
Ready for dust off.
I can't build here.
Research complete. Not enough minerals.
By the nose.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply. Additional supply depots required.
Oh, it's on. Can't.
Where's the... Talk to me.
Armed and ready. This better
State your request.
Additional supply depots required.
This vessel requires.
Additional supply upgrade complete.
Roger that. What's going
Ready
on?
for dust off.
Research. Additional supply depots.
Ready for...
Not enough minerals.
State.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
By the nose. Go, go.
Not enough.
SCV ready.
Mineral field depleted.
It's go time. SCV ready. About to get heavy.
Ready.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yeah, whatever.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Go. What? Ben? What? What?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ben? Ah! Huh? SCV ready. Go ahead. Man. SCV ready. What's going?
Our SCVs are under attack.
SCV ready. Go Let's go. Ah! You scared? Huh? In the ring. What's going on? Big job. Bad. Big job. Go ahead. Bad.
Not enough minerals.
I can't build here. What's going?
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. Got what?
Not enough,
SCV ready.
not enough minerals.
Got something.
Not enough minerals.
Certainly. Nothing of death from above. SCV ready. Agreed. Here comes the pain. What's it worth? Oh. What? You want some? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. 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 Not enough minerals.
Ready to race?
Not enough
Who
minerals.
wants some? Gangway.
Command center upgrade.
SCV ready. In the rear with the gear.
Not enough minerals.
Been waiting. Waiting on you.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Want a piece?
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. By the number. Go, go, go! Armed and ready.
Add-on complete.
SCV
Additional supply depots required.
Ready for
I'm in a
dust
heap
off.
of trouble.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway coming through.
Ready. Life.
SCV ready. Looking forward to it. SCV ready.
Not add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
I can't build here.
Not enough
SCV ready. Ready.
Not enough minerals.
Now. Top.
This better be good. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Bad. Light. Are you? SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going
Not
on?
enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough additional supply depots. Not enough minerals.
Gangway coming.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals required.
Will do, Command.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack. Complete. Not enough minerals.
Go, go, go. SCV ready.
Not enough energy. Not
This
enough
better be
minerals.
good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Additional. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Not enough.
Want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. 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 Additional
Who
supply
wants
depots required.
Where?
You gonna give me your?
Ready for pickup?
This This better be
Ready for dust off. Ready for dust off.
armed and ready. Been waiting.
Research complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? Let's have a blast. You gonna get me? Go, go, go! Kaboom!
Not enough minerals.
Move on, son. Armed and ready. Roger that. Go, go, go!
Research complete. Our SCVs are under attack. Not enough minerals.
Gangway. Up, ready to go!
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
This better be good. You gonna give me orders? You want I'm in deep!
Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
Go time! Roger that. Armed? We could use some help here. This better be good. Ready to go! Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Move it.
Not enough minerals.
Huh?
Not enough minerals.
What's SCV ready? What's that? What's
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready? Ah! Huh? SCV ready. SCV ready. Man the ring. SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Man. Huh? Go ahead. Ah! You scared me. Huh? You're the boss. What's going on? Go ahead. Let's go. Armed and ready.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
What's going on? Big job, huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ah! What's going? What's going?
Additional supply depots required. Add-on. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh? This been waiting.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ah! Game ready. Coming through. Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. Good stuff. By the numbers, this better be good.
Command center upgrade complete.
SCV ready. Good job, huh?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Talk to me, boss. I'm waiting on. Talk to me, boss.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete.
Talk. Where?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go, go. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
I'm waiting on.
Talk to me.
Light it. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Wait.
SCV ready.
Waiting on you.
Additional
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Bandit.
Raven online.
SCV ready.
Not enough. Your forces are under attack. Not enough.
SCV ready. Game
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Talk. Life.
SCV ready. Go, go. SCV ready. SCV ready. This better be good. Ready to roll out.
Additional supply depots required. Insufficient rescue
Want a
gas.
piece of me, boy? I'm in a heap of trouble. Huh?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Who wants some? SCV ready. Fueled up, ready to go. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Gangway.
Our SCV is
Not enough
under
minerals.
attack.
About to get heavy.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
Now what?
Not enough minerals. Insufficient. Not enough minerals.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
Let's have a blast. SCV ready. I'm Huh? This better be good.
Life?
Our
Not enough
SCVs
minerals.
are under attack.
Add-on complete. Research complete. Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Kaboom!
Not enough minerals.
Ready for
SCV ready.
Waiting on.
Not enough minerals.
I'm in a world of hurt.
Your forces are under attack.
Coming through. 10-4. SCV ready.
order.
Oh, it's on.
Research. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. This better. Let's have a blast.
Ready.
Not enough minerals. Not
This
enough.
vessel requires assistance.
About to get heavy. SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Want a piece of me?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Ah!
Not enough minerals.
We hear you.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yes, sir.
Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required.
Man? Go ahead. SCV ready. Huh? Bad news? Go. SCV ready. Huh? SCV ready. Go ahead. SCV ready. What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Huh? Right. Bad news?
Not enough minerals.
Yep, big job.
Command
Not
center
enough
upgrade
minerals.
complete.
You want a piece of me, boy? By the numbers.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. You gonna get what's going on? This big job. What's going on? SCV ready. Big, you gonna give me orders? Yo. Go.
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Command center upgrade. Not enough minerals.
Are you? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Word. Is that it?
Ready for dust off.
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Bad news.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Let's go.
Now,
Not enough. Additional supply depots.
Talk to me. Light it.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV ready. Ready to roll it. Is that it? I'm waiting on you. SCV ready.
Your forces are under attack. Unacceptable landings. Not enough. Not enough energy. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants? Go. SCV.
Not enough minerals. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want a piece? I can't build here. What?
Insufficient Vespine gas. Your forces are under attack. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. You can give me orders. SCV ready. Ready to roll out. Been waiting on you. SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
You want a piece of me, boy? It's about to get heavy.
We have you on screen.
Add-on complete.
Got
Who wants it's go time.
attention.
Research complete. Not enough minerals.
Ah,
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Roger that. Boom, baby. SCV ready. Anyway, coming through.
Add-on complete.
Oh, it's on. SCV ready.
we have you on screen.
Been waiting. Boom, baby. By the numbers, boy.
Standing by.
Not enough minerals.
Gangway, coming through.
All hands to battle stations.
It's about to get heavy.
Attention.
Our additional supply are
Ready
under
for
attack.
dust off.
Upgrade complete.
Gangway. Kaboom, baby. SCV ready.
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals. Research. Not enough minerals.
It's on. SCV ready.
Standing by.
This better be good. Let's have a blast.
Add
All hands to battle stations.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
our attack.
Let's go, SCV.
Wow. Some pretty good games today, actually. Like, this felt like good. The thing is, my drop did way more than it should ever deal damage, so that's why. Like, I feel like I should have never gotten ahead in this game. But when they make like a mistake, it becomes playable. I really don't think I should deal that much damage. That was honestly more luck than anything. It's like the only way that Toss loses nowadays, it's when they make silly mistakes like that. Okay, I'm gonna get some water quickly. Be right back. 1 minute. I think I'm happy with these kind of games today, so I'll play some games with commentary. But I'm gonna slow it down a little bit. As you can hear, maybe I'm a little bit of a cold, so talking is just annoying. Talking is annoying, so... Well, if I talk slowly and I don't stress myself, it's fine, but... I have a little bit of a cold, so... I'm not gonna stream as much today anymore, as I'm still sick, but I will play some games with commentary, I think. But not on this account. Like, I'm happy with the games today. We played some good games today. 11 games in 2 hours is pretty good as well. And we have won a lot of good games today. So I'll take that. I'll take that for the time being. Definitely doing a little bit better again here. I play on my like gem account some slow games, I think, something like that. It's probably the best. Which one was it again? That one? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Can play some games on this account. What monitor size do you recommend? Well, I don't think it makes a huge difference if you... I mean, there's only like 24 inch and 27, right? So I don't think it makes a difference too much. The standard is 24. That's the standard. Yeah. But I never heard such problems before. Okay, let's play some games with a little bit of commentary. I'm gonna play a little bit slower, so that we can maybe play at a low MMR, so that we can play against like some Zergs maybe. TVT is like more frequent on the ladder again. There seems to be more active Terrans now. Yeah, here, like these guys. This guy is Björn, I'm pretty sure. Like I played him once and then I checked the hotkeys and it was 99% Björn. There we go, against Nicorrect. Okay. I'm playing some slow games. But not with like sub 100 APM, we're gonna go more like... How much do I need? Like 130-ish.
You scared me.
Limit? Well, I mean, right now I'm like doing essentially that, yeah.
SCV ready.
Playing with a little bit of limitation. Not too much, like I do want to win some games, so...
Additional
This is
supply
more like
depots
pure
required.
macro, no micro kind of stuff. And we're gonna play some Turtle Mech because I think it's fun to play that against people on the ladder.
Bad news. SCV ready.
Where's Clem? Well, Clem plays ladder, but not like too much. He does play though. Cyril as well. They both just, they play like 2 games a day maybe at best, you know. So. And usually what I think is the most annoying thing, there's like nowadays a lot of people They like snipe each other, that kind of stuff, you know. So they check in their friends list if like somebody is searching, and then they will like queue up against them, or they will watch my stream and queue up against me. There's very little players that are grinding anymore. Yeah, Protoss as well. Like nobody wants to play TOS nowadays. It's like only TOS wants to play the game right now. It's kind of what it is actually.
Command center upgrade.
It's a little bit annoying that we are left in this state of the game, but since EWC is still around, that gives me hope that maybe in the future there's still gonna be a cheeky balance update or something like that. Yeah, Clem should be allowed to race switch. I mean, only in GSL they have that rule. To be honest, the race switch rule, it's one of the most stupid, like, it is like the most stupid thing ever, like, honestly. I've never, like, there's nothing more dumb than that. Like, why would you restrict somebody for playing, like, a different race, you know, off racing? It's like a disadvantage if you off race, you know what I mean? So, like, you're, like, forbidding, like, GSL does that. You're forbidding, people to off race, even though it's like technically for most people like a disadvantage. Qualify before. Nah, I don't think there's gonna be a balance match before, or before like qualifiers and stuff, unfortunately. So I think we're screwed. It's gonna be EWC Protoss edition. And then, no, like, there's no, what? I mean, you can, like, switch the race as well, you know? Like, everybody is allowed to switch the race, so, like, nobody has an advantage over the other guy. You know what I mean? And it's not even an advantage to begin with. To like, off-race, because if it was, then you would see it more often. But no, there's, like, literally Clem is the only one. Yeah, we're fucked basically, yeah.
Raven on lock.
Insufficient Vespian gas.
Okay. As you can see, TVT is a very exciting matchup. There's so much stuff happening in this matchup. Very awesome to see. As you can see.
Not enough minerals.
Very awesome to see. Do I think PVT is Protoss favored at the moment? What?
Not
No.
enough minerals.
I don't think it is. Of course not.
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead. SCV ready.
So yeah, TVT is, especially against European Terrans, is really annoying because they all play like this camp style basically. Nobody does something cheeky. Everybody's just going Raven opening, camping, or Raven push.
Research.
That kind of stuff. Thanks, Zergburger, for the race up. How's Maru doing? Well, the last time he played off race toss. I think Maru is doing fine. Like he's just kind of not playing because it's not worth it for him. He's gonna be back when EWC is around. The thing about StarCraft is like you don't have to play to stay at your level. You know, like we all have played the game for so long that like mechanically we're not getting better anymore. It's more about strategy. That's one thing. Like mechanically nobody really gets better anymore because we all kind of put like the hours in, so now it's like really hard to improve, if not impossible. I feel like a good way to improve would be to like risk something and try completely different hotkeys or something like that. But on the other hand, I feel like that's kind of impossible to get used to and too risky as well, you know. Like I've played the game for so long that I've developed like certain habits that I just can't get rid of. So someone like Maru, he does not need to practice in order to stay in shape. he is already in shape. He just needs to play a little bit, and then he's gonna be fine. Like if next week there's a qualifier, or not necessarily next week, like he needs some time to warm up and get used to playing again if he's like inactive or something like that. But if there was like a qualifier in like a month, he would just start playing again today and he would be back in shape by the time that the qualifier happens. Yeah. What is this?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You can see, like, this is the kind of stuff you do if you have too much APM. Very good by him, but I kill that. It's annoying. So in case you wonder what I do right now, I'm just playing some chill games with commentary. I'm a little bit sick. I'm happy with the practice games today, but I don't want to continue playing practice games. So I'm just playing some chill turtle games here, at least in TBT turtle games. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling.
Not enough minerals.
The fact that he hasn't done anything is like kind of showing me that he is like confident, you know what I mean?
Not enough minerals.
Because like he hasn't even scouted that we are playing mech.
Go ahead. Sure thing.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Okay, is he here? Or why
Not
did the
enough
Reaper go there?
minerals.
SCV ready.
What if he does mass battlecruiser? I have Vikings, don't worry about that. I'm essentially a Viking spammer this game. If he's really smart and he knows about what I like to do on this account, he's scanning, that's good.
Add-on
But if he really knows what I'm doing, like, his response to Turtle Mech should be not the suicide Terran, you know? Like, please don't be the suicide Terran here.
upgrade complete.
Please don't headbutt into us. Be smarter than that. He is high MMR, he should be smarter than that. But essentially I'm playing like a low APM style, where I'm just chilling. I'm gonna take this base now. I hope he's not here. Yeah, he sort of is. It's kind of to be expected, like his goal is to deny my next base. Oh, oh my god, what the frickin', how many units do you have, man? Okay, that's a lot of units. I need to do this, boop boop, boop boop, and land. And we actually do very well, I just need to make sure my economy is running. And then we do very well. Just like that. We somehow survived that. Can you believe that? We somehow survived that, and we are somehow in a good position now, I believe.
Not enough minerals.
Unbelievable.
What's going on?
I thought I was dead there, honestly. You know one reason I also think TOS is like so good? The sensor tower nerf was like a lot. Like sensor towers are really bad now and like super easy to like break Turtle Terror nowadays, I feel like. Against Zerg, it's like still...
Mineral field depleted.
Against Zerg, it's still kind of manageable. Because you have a lot of scans against Zerg and you can be more out on the map. But I tell you, against like TOS and stuff, it's like super difficult to always be in the correct position, basically. I think it's really hard. Okay, is he just attacking here again? Yeah, that seems obvious. I should get some liberators as well. To complete my set.
Mineral field.
Yeah, he's just headbutting, so we're doing very well here. Marauders are good against mech, yes. Marauders are very good against mech. But at this point, what he needs is his air army, his own air army, I should say. Like at this point, what he needs is like his own Viking fleet, let's say. He can't just continue breaking me like that. Well, maybe he can if I make a mistake, like here. Maybe I'm not in position. It's not impossible. Because I don't have liberators as well, so like dealing with his tanks is gonna be annoying. But I'm gonna have like liberators now. I can get range as well. And then I can just go ahead and break this position. And then he's in trouble. I do want to have this expansion though, and he's already going this way, so that's a little bit annoying. I'm gonna get a lot of liberators out, upgrades. As you can see, like my hotkeys, I'm not even using hotkeys. I'm kind of just F2ing. And that wasn't it.
Commander.
Liberator range. Oh.
Command center upgrade.
Liberation is at hand.
Oh, I do wanna like save that. Well, I have another CC right next to it. Ah, do I really care? Okay, we're gonna
Reporting for action.
siege more tanks here.
Command center upgrade complete.
And there's another command center. Okay, we're gonna siege more tanks down the line here. And I'm just kind of playing SimCity right now. Like I'm just kind of
Upgrade complete.
building a nice
enough
little
minerals.
stronghold.
Mineral field.
We need to
not
drop
enough
some mules
energy.
for money. I think he's making a transition into his own air army, if I had to guess. I don't have his scan right now.
Mineral
I
field
think he's coming
depleted.
this way.
Yes, sir.
Next. Seems like this position is
Command center
unbreakable for
upgrade
him, so he seems to be
Liberation is at hand.
betting that he can go
Mineral
here,
field
but
depleted.
no, ha. No, you cannot enter here. Okay, we need upgrades, more
Unacceptable,
Vikings,
Commander. We are at maximum supply.
even gonna get more production,
Yeah, whatever.
Command center upgrade.
and more gas.
Upgrade
And then we
complete.
just sit here and we do nothing, because that's what we do when we play Total
Mineral
Terror.
field.
Like, what are you doing now, by the way?
Upgrade complete.
I think he is not playing correct against this. It's kind of crazy because I do lose games against Nicorrect when I play like normal. Oh, he still had units here. I forgot. But like without offending him against the turtleneck, he really doesn't do a good job.
Mineral field depleted.
Actually, losing some SCVs is good.
Ready for war?
Reactor here. We need to reproduce
What's
this.
going on? Ah,
We
bad
need to
news.
reproduce this, shift click this to repair. We can take this expansion, we can make more expansion.
Upgrade complete.
We can unsiege this and take this position.
Mineral
We can
field
unsiege some
depleted.
tanks here, go this,
Not enough minerals.
and more upgrades. So
Mineral
we're
field.
just getting a good Viking count. We're gonna siege some tanks over here.
Command center
We're
upgrade.
playing without
complete.
hotkeys, as you can see.
Add-on complete.
I'm just F2ing everything and
This
having like tank
Gaza
siege, I
exhausted.
guess.
Base
This is not gonna
is under
work.
attack.
He's just trading units. It's good to know that he's making a transition at this point. Yeah, at this point, I should say.
Add-on.
So you can see him trading away the bio. But actually in this case, the trades are not too bad for us. Because I don't actually want to have as many tanks as I currently have. Since I know he's going for air now, right?
Command
Yeah, we
center
already see
upgrade
some ravens.
complete.
Oh, I did never click the upgrade.
Ah, you scared me.
Ready to blunder.
Yeah. He's making a lot of turrets. We could break this, but honestly, I think since we're doing like a low APM type kind of
center
game,
upgrade
we are just gonna chill and not
Mineral
break this.
field depleted.
We are just making command centers everywhere.
Mineral
Ready to
field
blunder.
depleted.
Yeah, whatever. Sure thing.
Mineral field depleted.
Are you ready for this? Huh?
Gonna take this as well. Because we can. That's why. I think we should sacrifice some SCVs very, very, very soon. And I do have to drop mules, which is annoying
Base
because
is
dropping
under
mules
attack.
costs a lot of APM. I think I need to do something now, because he is kind of sacrificing some things. So I'm doing something
Command center upgrade
smart now, I hope. So we're gonna counter attack. So we do a tank run by, and then we just attack with the other units at the same time. I do want to have more production. 8 reacted starport, how about that? We do want to have that base, we do want to have that gas, we do want to have these orbitals, and we do want to have mining over here.
State your request.
Okay, I think we can go
upgrade
right there
complete.
and shift click the tanks over to this side. So what I'm gonna do now is
We have you on screen.
taking this position over here, and at the same time we're sieging tanks down here.
Mineral field depleted.
So that will force a reaction out of him,
Reporting for
and then we can
Command
just
center
shift click
upgrade.
our units over here. So now I can do this. Dup, 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 dup.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
Unsiege
Mineral
here,
field depleted.
go siege over there.
Upgrade complete.
Now he's gonna YOLO in.
all hands to battle stations.
Oh my god, that's so many auto turrets.
Not enough.
Okay, we need to
minerals.
out macro him the good old fashioned way.
Not
Good
enough
old fashioned
minerals.
out macro turtle mech play. We need to drop mules
Not enough.
and yeah. Just make tons and tons of units, I suppose.
Not enough
Vikings.
minerals.
Go ahead.
I have like
Mineral field.
so much
Vespine
more
geyser
money
exhausted.
than him. A lot more bases, so I just need to use that money. And then I think we're gonna be doing fairly well. Maybe some more liberators. Do I even need like tech labs reactors here? Let's make tech labs and let's use the reactors for these guys. But yeah, this looks like a nice position.
What's going on? Huh?
Command
We have
center
every single
upgrade
base right
complete.
now. That's insane. And he's not doing anything about it, so that's just
Command
insane.
center upgrade complete.
We only have pure tech labs and reactors right now as well, so we can just make
Mineral
yeah, very simple army. So I have some Thors, I have some tanks, I have some Vikings. We're really going for
With the gear.
Reporting for action.
I don't even know how to call this.
Liberation.
Oh, he has his units. Let's do a counter attack then.
base
couple
is
Thors.
under attack.
And the Liberator go here, and the rest goes here.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, what? Bro. That's annoying. He's not base trading, by the way, so what I'm doing is kind of a mistake.
All hands to battle stations.
I'm getting outplayed a little bit here.
Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, we need to reproduce
Vespine mineral field
everything.
depleted. Base is under attack. Our SCVs are under attack. Mineral field depleted.
Okay, that's not good enough.
Vespine geyser exhausted.
At least for
Vespine
now.
geyser exhausted.
Maybe the reinforcements will change something. Honestly, splitting my army was a mistake. It felt kind of obvious he wasn't gonna like base trade.
Is under attack.
And the Thors I think are a mistake as well. Let's just go. Actually no, a few Thors are good, but I should actually use the other mode of them.
Not enough.
Oh, that's annoying. He kills so many bases now. Okay. His ravens have no energy, so now is my moment
Not enough.
to
minerals.
strike.
Ready to blow.
Base is under attack.
Now is my moment to strike.
Mineral field depleted.
Got
You ready to plunder?
Okay, we're gonna siege the tanks here. We're gonna take out a base of him.
Not enough
And
minerals.
then we need to re-expand over here.
Alone.
We also need to drop mules. It's gonna cost a lot of APM, but we need to.
Ready to plunder.
I need to... Oh. This. Rapid fire one time.
Not enough minerals.
It costs a lot of APM, but
Not
it's
enough
worth it.
minerals.
Some good old rapid fire mules. They can be worth it. Okay, let's get some units on auto repair here as well.
Ready to plunder.
And let's get upgrades. So now I'm banking money again. I need more gas. The thing is, I don't have a good way of spending my minerals. Keep that in mind. I really have like zero productive way of spending my minerals. So like in the long run, this is not gonna be good for me. Because, well, I guess what I have to do
We read you.
is make turrets in the center, right? Like this.
Mineral field completed.
Then at least I can spend
Mineral
some of
field
those
completed.
minerals. Take this base.
Initiate.
Siege the lips. You have so many tanks, he can't have that many matrices.
Mineral field completed.
GG. How much APM was that? Wow, nice! Look at that. 106 APM. Ha! Pardon. Not too bad. Even with playing late game and rapid fire mule at one point. I'm dying. That's... Talking is kind of hard. Since is having a larger radius by working by pulses and not... Huh? That sounds complicated and inconsistent, so it isn't gonna change a whole lot. Yeah, the auto turrets got nerfed a long time ago. They're more like a harassment tool now than like anything else. They still have good DPS, but they die very quickly. That's kind of the downside of them. Guys, I'll just play some focus ladder games again. I don't feel like talking. It's a little bit annoying with being a little sick. So I'll play some more focus games on my other account, I guess. Which is pretty much the same MMR, isn't it? Yeah, actually this also has like 6.5k. So we can just play on this. I'll continue with some focused ladder games. I don't feel like talking. Kann ESL. Ja, eSports World Cup wird das einzige Turnier von der ESL sein. Okay. Focused ladder games again. Enjoy.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yeah.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Will do.
Not enough minerals.
Big job.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready. Go ahead. Big. What?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Go ahead. SCV ready. Yeah, whatever. Ah! You scared me!
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Go ahead. Big job, huh? What's go? Bad news?
Command center upgrade complete.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. What's going on? Go ahead.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Phew. Got something from death from. SCV ready. What's going on?
Insufficient Vespine add-on complete. Our SCVs are under attack.
Where's
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready?
Not enough minerals.
Death from above.
Not enough minerals.
In the rear. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Let's run. SCV ready.
Add-on. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots.
SCV ready. This better be good.
Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional. Not enough minerals.
I'm on it. I feel ya. You gonna give me orders? Oh. Sure. What's up? By the number. You go. You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Ready?
Not enough minerals.
This by who wants? Good job, huh? SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Want some?
Command center upgrade complete.
Sure thing.
Where's the emergency?
SCV ready. Been waiting.
Wait.
This better. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to blunder.
Light.
SCV ready. Game way.
Unacceptable landing zone.
Oh yeah.
Todd.
You gonna give me? Been waiting.
Ready for pickup.
SCV ready. SCV ready.
Dropping off.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots required. Additional supply
Up, ready to go. Roger that. Console. Armed and who wants some?
Got it.
This
add-on.
ready to blunder. SCV ready. Ready to blunder.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals required.
In the pipe. Now what?
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Insufficient Vespine gas.
One. Go ahead. SCV ready. Outstanding. Ready to blunder. SCV ready. Sure. By the governor. Ready to blunder.
Insufficient Not enough. Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
Armed and ready.
Insufficient.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Been waiting for one, son.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough energy. Add-on complete.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals.
Go, go.
Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough minerals.
Can't wait.
Not enough minerals.
Transformation system. This better be good. Order received. Been with for one, son. Gangway, coming through. You gonna get SCV ready?
Not enough minerals.
I'm on it. Kaboom, baby!
Ready for dust off.
What's going on? I can't build here. This way. You gonna get
Not enough minerals. Research complete.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready. SCV kaboom, baby!
Ready for dust off.
It's about to get it. SCV ready. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. You're the boss.
Not enough minerals.
Big
Not enough minerals.
Bad news. SCV ready. Big. Big. What? Ben? Bad.
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What's going on? SCV ready. What's going? Ben? SCV ready. Go ahead. Bat. Go ahead. SCV ready. Big. Bat. Big. Big. SCV ready. What's going? Ben? Ben? Huh? Yes, sir. It's your dime. What's going on? I can't build here. Yeah. Bad news? Ah, big job. What's going? Huh? I can't build here.
Command center upgrade complete.
Ben?
Not enough minerals.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. Big job, huh? Go, go, go! SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
Let's do this. Done. What? You want something? SCV ready. Certainly. Phew. God. I'm listening. This better. Fear the Reaper Man. SCV ready. I'm listening. Agreed. We're screwed.
Insufficient Vespine add-ons complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's... I'm listening. Who wants some? Ready to raise some hell. SCV ready. What's been waiting? Yeah.
Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals.
Oh yeah, baby. Got some. SCV ready. Kill. Gangway.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Additional Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
I'm going.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Well, are you?
Not enough.
I'm in a heap of trouble. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ready.
SCV ready. Armed and ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough
SCV ready. This better be good.
add-on. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough
SCV
minerals.
ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Additional supply depots. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This better be good.
Not enough
Gangway
minerals.
coming through. It's go time.
Not
SCV ready. Burn rubber.
Not enough. Add-on. Additional. Not enough minerals.
I'm in a heap of trouble.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for pick.
Oh, it's on, boys. We could use some help here. It's go.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough energy.
Acknowledged. Talk to me.
What's up?
Life flight.
This better be.
Research complete.
Come on, go, go, go!
Now what?
Been waiting on you.
Where's
It's about to
in the fire.
Research
Bye, bye, bye.
complete.
Ready.
Not enough energy.
Go, go, go!
Not enough. Upgrade.
Let's have a blast!
Waiting on you.
It's go time!
Ready for dust off.
This better be good.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy? SCV, I'm in a world of hurt. Let's have a blast! This better be good.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Your forces are under attack.
Now what?
Research complete.
This better be good. It's go time! Go, go, go! Oh, yeah!
Not enough minerals.
Waiting on you. Like,
You gonna
talk to me.
who wants some?
Ready for dust off.
You want a piece of me, boy? It's on and ready. Kaboom!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Gangway coming through. Ah! This better be armed.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Let's have a blast. It's go time. Who wants it? Been waiting on me.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
You can.
Not enough minerals.
Huh? It's about to get. SCV ready. Kaboom, baby. SCV ready.
Command center. Mineral field depleted. Add-on complete.
Sure. SCV ready.
Your forces are under attack.
SCV ready. Ready to plunder. It's showtime.
Not enough minerals.
Let's go. Bad news.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Yeah.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What? Man, go ahead. What?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Let's go. What? SCV ready.
Our SCVs are under attack.
What's going on? SCV ready. Go ahead. Big job, huh? Bad news. What's going on? Huh?
Command center upgrade. Insufficient Vespine gas.
The Grim Reaper has arrived. SCV ready. What's going on?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Big one. Fear them. SCV ready. The Grim Reaper has arrived. What? I'm listening. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Cat from what's it worth? What? You want? I'm listening. What? SCV ready.
Not enough energy.
Gonna have me some fun. I'm going. Let's do this. SCV ready.
Add-on complete.
Got it. I'm listening.
Optics online. Let's go.
SCV ready.
Gotta do this.
Man in the rear.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah.
Not enough minerals.
Go. SCV ready. Agree.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
All right. Oh yeah. Ready to roll out. Bad news. God damn.
Command center upgrade. Not enough minerals. Not enough
Gangway coming through.
Cyclone receiving. I get ya.
SCV ready.
Moving into position.
This better be good. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV ready. Give up. Let's go. Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go, go, go.
Add-on. Not enough minerals.
Me in the rear with you.
Not enough.
SCV ready. I'm going.
Not enough minerals.
Yeah. This better be good. Who wants some? SCV ready.
Additional supply. Unacceptable landing zone. Additional supply. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough.
SCV ready.
Insufficient Vespine gas. Insufficient Vespine. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Additional supply depots required.
I can't build here. Agreed. Certain. This guy been waiting on you. Go, go, go!
Ready for pickup.
This way's about to get
Additional supply depots required. Additional supply depots required.
gangway. Coming. SCV ready. Huh? Want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust off.
It's go time.
Not enough minerals.
You gonna give me orders?
Add-on complete. Additional supply
Go, go,
depots.
go! Armed and ready. I can't build here.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough research complete.
Ready for dust off.
About to get orders.
Ready for dust off.
Sure thing.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
SCV ready. Go time. SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
It's go time.
Acknowledge.
SCV ready. Let's have a blast. Gangway. Coming. SCV ready. Bandit. Want a piece of me, boy? In the rear.
Add-on mineral field.
Armed. SCV ready.
Ready for dust.
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Add-on complete.
Go, go, go! You want a piece of me, boy?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough
Go
minerals.
time!
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready!
Not
It's
enough
about to
minerals.
get
Command center upgrade. Not enough minerals.
armed and ready.
Upgrade.
Ready to plunder.
Additional supply. Additional supply depots.
Oh, it's on. Been waiting on you.
Not
I'm in
enough.
a world of hurt.
Not,
Let's have a blast. Affirmative.
not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Additional supply depots required. Mineral field depleted.
Armed and ready. Ready to plunder. Oh, it's on. Ready to plunder. Go time. What? Been waiting for you. That's enough time. Let it stop to get heavy. It's go time. Ready to plunder. You want a piece of me, boy? This better be good.
Our
Not
SCV
enough
is
minerals.
under attack.
Gangway coming through.
Mineral field.
We could use some help here. Gangway coming through. Oh, it's on. No, no, no. You want a piece of me,
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough mineral field depleted.
Gangway.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Go time.
Not enough minerals.
Let's have a
Mineral field depleted.
kaboom, baby. Ready to
Not enough minerals.
arm
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
ready to blunder.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
About to get heavy. This better move on. Gangway. Can't hold them alone.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ready to blunder. Been waiting. It's go time. Baby. Ready to blunder.
Not enough minerals.
Fight or flight.
Not enough. Not enough.
Ready to blunder.
Not enough. Not enough minerals.
This better.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Mineral field. Base is under attack. Upgrade complete. Research. Not enough minerals. Upgrade complete.
Let's have a blast. This better be good.
Not enough minerals. Not enough.
Ready for dust off.
Not enough.
It's about to get heavy.
Upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Mineral field.
Ready for dust off.
Gangway. Coming.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
Go ahead.
Not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
Been waiting on time. This better be good. By the number.
Light.
This better. Who won? SCV ready. Huh? I can't build here. Kaboom!
Not enough.
Ready to blunder.
Not enough
I'm
minerals.
in a world of hurt.
Base is mineral field depleted. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
I'm in deep.
Base is under attack.
It's go time. This bit time. You gonna get.
Our SCVs are under attack. Not. Command center upgrade complete. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yeah.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Big jump. Go ahead. What? Man the ring. Huh?
Additional supply depots required. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Huh? SCV ready. Man? SCV ready. Huh? SCV ready. Yeah. Huh? Man?
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Ah! Ah! It's... Huh? Ah! It's scared. What?
Command center upgrade complete.
Who wants some?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. This... Ah!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Additional supply depots required. Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. What's going? Bad news. This... SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
This... SCV ready.
Add-on. Not enough minerals. Command center upgrade. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. I'm in a heap of
Not
trouble.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
You want to be?
Not enough minerals.
Ready for dust off.
Additional supply depots.
Somebody, get me
Not
out of
enough
this mess.
minerals. Not enough minerals.
Systems go.
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready.
Life flight's here. Waiting on you.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV
Additional supply depots required.
Talk to me.
This ought to
Ready.
got a target. Cycle.
Additional supply depots required.
I can't build here. SCV ready.
Reporting for action.
Not enough minerals.
Who wants some?
Talk.
Not enough minerals.
SCV
Add-on complete. Not enough minerals.
How can...
by the numbers. Go, go, go.
Additional supply Base is under insufficient Vespene gas.
SCV ready. Kaboom, baby! Huh? SCV ready. a heap of trouble. SCV ready.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Insufficient. Add-on complete.
SCV ready. Let's have a
Not enough energy.
gangway. Coming.
Not enough
It's go
items
time.
required.
We have
Who wants some?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
You could been waiting. You want a piece of me, boy?
Ready for dust off.
Additional supply
Let's
depots.
have a blast.
Additional supply depots required.
I'm on it. Gangway coming through.
Not enough minerals.
You want a piece of me, boy?
we have you on screen.
Additional supply depots.
All hands to battle stations. Incoming orders.
We could use some help here.
Ready for dust off.
This better orders.
Research.
Yes,
You gonna give me SCV ready?
Upgrade.
all hands to battle stations.
It's about to get heavy. This better be good. Been waiting. You want a piece of me, boy?
We're returning fire.
Research complete.
This better be good. Been waiting on it. Gangway, it's go time. It's about to get heavy. Go, go, go!
Add-on complete.
Talk to me.
Gangway, coming through. Let's have a blast. Go, go, go! Ooh, it's on.
Inbound.
SCV ready.
Ready for dust off.
Okay, yeah. No more game. That's it. Like I said, I'm still sick, so even though I want to play more, because like the Esports World Cup is motivating me to practice again, even if like TOS is very imba right now. I wish I watched this balance winding, you know, but like it's ridiculous at the moment. It's so freaking hard. The only good thing about like Protoss is that they don't have really good players, you know. Like only Clem's Protoss, Hero, like they are scary, but that's like the only non-concerning part. That's why TOS is not like, even though it's pretty much balanced right now in TVP and it has like the upper hand, there aren't any players that are like MaxPax. Yeah, actually I forgot about MaxPax, but he doesn't play in EWC, right? So we can take him out. There aren't many capable Protosses. Like the only capable Protosses against Terran are like Hero, MaxPax, and Clem. Everybody else is kind of like, yeah, it's doable, but like there's so many right now that are just kind of hard to defeat, you know. Like I feel like I'm the same level as like people that have never beaten me, you know. I'm like struggling against people that have like in the past like not even taken maps off me, that kind of stuff. So that I can name you like 12 Protosses that I have maybe a 50-50 chance against right now. There's like so many TOS that I can lose to because they all got so much better in TVP all of a sudden, you know. They're all so much better against Terran. Some of them, like, it gets worse even, I feel like, because Protosses develop, like, more, they develop more of a build, like the Sentry build that you see Hero do, and now people copy it. Hallucination is a very good ability, because it just keeps you safe. So stuff like Double Gas is kind of, like, not great anymore, because they get the Scout for free. And they play really greedy now, because like, keep in mind, they patched out stuff like Proxy Reaper, so you can't Proxy Reaper TOS. They patched that out. They literally patched out Proxy Reaper. You counter Proxy Reaper by chrono boosting a Stalker. And the bunker, in case you don't know, I feel like that's something people miss as well. Like, so like, what I mean is like, you can't proxy the TOS, you can't punish them for like not scouting, essentially. That's like the most annoying thing as well. There's like no cheese you can really play. Have you been doing the coaching lately? Yeah, we're doing another coaching session on Saturday, actually. On Saturday we're gonna do a coaching session. You can tune in there. This Saturday. I gave my student a little bit more time so that he can like get the basics down. But yeah, in case you don't know what happened that made Proxy Reaper like not viable, you can't like salvage the bunker anymore. So like if the Stalker hits the bunker, it like cancels the animation. So the Stalker comes out faster, which is super good against the Reaper. And now I can't even like put down a bunker near their Nexus, because I can't sell it. Whenever it takes damage, like you can't salvage it. So normally you would put down a proxy bunker with your proxy Reaper, but now you would lose the bunker all the time, which is really not good. You don't want to lose the bunker every single time. Plus, every Stalker comes out like 3 seconds faster, so essentially they made proxy Reaper like non-existent, which is not the worst thing on the planet. But man, it's like so tough right now. I wish it wasn't. Like, it's really frustrating, you know. Like, it's really frustrating because I think this is the most imbalanced state of the game that we've had. And I'm, like, not even kidding or, like, just whining or whatever. I don't like the term whining. I think it's fine to, like, talk about balance if you have good points, you know. And I feel like I have good points. So, it's not really whining. It's more like, we can discuss balance. I mean, if you have a different opinion, you can tell me. But for me, it's like, I even see like the evidence, you know. I see like no Terran winning except Clem. Clem is the only counter argument basically. But even Clem starts losing more often to Hero now, but I don't know if that's true. We'll have to observe that. So yeah, the only counter argument is Clem. The Void Ray meta. Yeah, I guess the Void Ray meta for some instances was a little bit annoying. Isn't Zerg... Well, people say like Zerg is like... People think Zerg is not great right now, but Zerg is fantastic. Like, don't worry about Zerg. They are fine. Like, the thing about Zerg is that it's the hardest race, basically, I feel like. Somewhat. It's complicated, let's call it that. Zerg is the complicated race. But, like, Zerg is not too weak, necessarily. At least against Terran. I don't know about PvZ. I'm not an expert in PvZ, so I can't really say anything about PvZ. Like, I see a lot of Zergs complaining about Protoss in PvZ as well, but I'm not an expert, so I don't really have an opinion about that, you know. I can only give you, like, the opinion about TvZ. And in TvZ, it does feel like Zerg is fine, to be honest. Like, I think TvZ is pretty much balanced. Like, I don't see why it wouldn't. If anything, I think Zerg has a better time against Terran, because they have the economic lead at the start, which I think is, especially at, like, lower level, pretty damn good. But then it gets complicated, because, like, what is lower level? Like, Grandmaster, Master, Diamond, like, what is lower level? Like, I can see Zerg being a nightmare against, like, Turtle Mech if you're, like, a low level player, you know, like, if you are, like, a Diamond Zerg or whatever, and the other guy goes Mech, I can see that being imbalanced in a way. Like, it takes less effort to execute. Like, Zerg definitely is the hardest race, I would say. Like, overall, in general, you know, like, overall, I would say. In a straight-up game. Anyways, yeah. I always have to point that out every stream, because I feel so helpless as well, but... Like, I really want to do well now that the EWC is announced. Like, I try my best. I mean, I've tried my best over the last... I've always tried my best, you know. But right now it feels like I'm at a point where it doesn't feel like I can overcome the toss imbalance. And I wish it was just balance mining or whatever, but it isn't. Like, the game hasn't felt this awful for me in such a long time. And the most frustrating thing is, I feel like I played the best StarCraft I've... Yeah, had... the best StarCraft I have over, like, the last, like, couple years, you know, like, I feel like in top shape, but I'm playing, like, significantly worse result-wise, or, like, practice-wise than in the past, you know. Like, my practice is going so much worse than in the past. And I'm like trying every day, but I can't find like a solution. I always get smashed, or I have like some games that go well, but then the next game goes super awful. Like, it feels so random. I can't figure it out. It's hard. All this practice? No, it doesn't, because I can't find a solution. That's the problem. Anyways, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna go offline now. As you can hear, I'm still a little bit sick. It's like nothing special, it's just like a classic cold, you know. I have to admit, I was out on Friday, like last Friday. I went out drinking until 5 AM. And then I got sick on Sunday. I feel like it might have to do something with that. So I think in the future I will stay home more often again so I don't get sick. Very rarely I get sick. Like, very rarely. Say effort to you. Yeah. Very rarely I have that issue. Like, I don't remember the last time I have gotten sick since like COVID, I guess, because I would have remembered, you know. I would have been like, haha, I have corona, guys, haha. But no, like, right now I'm actually, yeah, pretty much, yeah, I have the biggest cold ever. since 5 years, yeah, I guess 5 to 6 years. So yeah, it's pretty rough. But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. So thanks for watching, and yeah, see you for another ladder session tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow I already feel better. I think it's unlikely, as you can hear, but maybe tomorrow's already better. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Hopefully. Bye bye. See you guys. No, I don't accept donations at the moment. And Brock, by the way, thanks for the resub. I didn't mention that. I was so focused on the games.